This is Klay Thompson, and you are listening to the Morning Roast on 95.7 The Game. It better not be roasting me if I'm giving them all these intros.
Not. No, Clay. We don't roast you on this show. Nothing but flowers, nothing but love. We love you, Clay. Hell, I want to sign you to an extension. I want you to be a warrior forever, Klay Thompson.
Oh.
Yeah, I'm speaking on behalf of both of us, Shasky. Just
of
go along with it.
course.
Just go along with
who
it.
would ever doubt Klay Thompson?
I mean, I don't know.
Couldn't be me.
Couldn't be you. Couldn't be many people at the station or many of you roasters out there.
Yeah, he who has not sinned cast the first stone. I've made many mistakes in my life, Jesus. And let me tell you, sometimes the ones you're most wrong about are the ones that you need to be reminded of often.
No. I can imagine Shasky watching Clay go off thinking, what the hell was I thinking about? What was I thinking about? Because whenever we bring him up on the pregame show or the postgame show, Shasky believes I'm talking to him. Hey, who wanted Clay to come off the bench?
Well, let's call it what it is. Because Mully will look at you with this eye. I mean, some people, and I know exactly who he's talking about, some people thought that he should come off the bench. And all I was saying was that you can't play him at the 2 exclusively. And I kind of was right about that because Steve Kerr admitted in the last week that, yes, at times he can play the 2. But because of positionless basketball and the way that the league is going and some of the difficulties on the perimeter of guarding guys, at times he's best as a 3-4, right? Depending on who else is out there.
He's a 3-4. I mean, he is 6'7", so he's always been a bigger 2 guard, especially in today's game. So positionless basketball, he's on the floor, he's going to space it, and he's going to knock down shots. Like I was watching Brooklyn, right? And Joe Harris got all that money.
Oh, he's
Brooklyn and the Clippers yesterday. I'm like, Joe Harris is terrible. And he's getting 20+ mil, right? What did he make? What did he get, a 4-year, $75 million contract or something like that?
Yeah. And he's the missing piece. Remember? He was the missing piece.
Klay Thompson is going to turn, 33 on Wednesday.
Uh-huh.
I still give Klay that Joe Harris contract tomorrow.
Well, if he's willing to accept anything in that $20 to $28 million range, hell yeah, I want to lock him up. Like, why not?
I mean, you watch Joe Harris, and I'm like, God, so what? Because they were chasing Klay Thompson. They thought they had their Klay Thompson. Klay Thompson will be 33 February 8th, which is tomorrow, up in Portland. So he gets to play in front of family and friends, back where he grew up, because obviously his father was a number 1 overall pick up there in Portland.
So I was talking with Spadoni on this, and I know you're very good at looking at the calendar, binocular Bonte, always looking ahead.
That's what I do.
What do they got? About 11 games here coming up, and I think 8 of them are against either the Clippers, Lakers, or the Blazers. Is that correct?
Correct. So they play Portland Wednesday, the Lakers Saturday. They had the Lakers again and Clippers in Portland. So they play the Clippers twice. Basically, they have 6 games with the Clippers, Blazers, and Lakers.
Well, I'm here for this, and I think that these are teams that you're obviously battling with.
And Minnesota as well.
And Portland's one of those teams I couldn't believe they were actually shopping Simons to just kind of get a feel for, what he might get back. They want to stay under the luxury tax. They're like $600,000 or $60,000 or whatever it is under this cap hit, and so they want to stay underneath it. And what could they do? And I don't know. It's just interesting. They're playing teams that they're going to be competing against for some of these spots down the stretch. I'm excited to see some of these litmus tests.
Well, Portland, they got blown out last night again by Milwaukee.
What are they, the 12th seed?
Yeah, they're the 12th seed right now, 26 and 28. They're the same damn team that they were with C.J. McCollum.
Always.
They're the same, just a different cast of characters, same team. I mean, literally. And, you look at Damian Lillard, he's scoring all these points. He's on an absolute heater. Back-to-back player of the weeks. And you got Portland's 5-5 in their last 10. So, against a team like that, who they don't play any defense, the Warriors should be able to get any shot they want tomorrow night in Portland. Just take care of the damn basketball. Yeah. Damian Lillard will get his, but they're a very streaky team. We saw them at Chase Center already, where the Warriors rallied back in the fourth quarter. What was it, like a 16-2 run to end the game or whatnot? So Portland, they're the same team. But you're right. Playing the Lakers, playing the Clippers, playing the T-Wolves, playing the Blazers, you can make up ground. And when you look at the standings, this is why we all shouldn't panic. The Warriors have 26 losses. The LA Clippers are in the 4th spot. They have 26 losses. So you're tied with the Clippers in the loss column. You just have to make up 3 games because the Clippers have played 3 more games in you. So you're 3 games behind the Sacramento Kings for the 3rd spot. You don't think Sac's going to go on a little slump here? I got love for Sacramento, but a slump is coming with the way they play defense.
Bring Sacramento on in the playoffs. Like, who are we kidding? Like, really? Like, really?
On TV?
Really? Are we really worried about the Sacramento? Come on, you guys. Like, here's the thing. I'm looking up at all these teams, right? Because I keep looking at the standings, and I'm like, this is just so odd. Like, nothing makes sense this year. I look at every single team. Dallas, Denver, the Clippers. Pick whoever you want. The Lakers. I can make an argument for 9 or 10 teams winning one series against just about anybody. Like, you can make that argument for so many teams. Can these teams win multiple playoff series back to back to back? And really the only one that I can point to and say, yeah, I believe that they can win, 3 consecutive series in a row is the Warriors. Maybe I've got, the binoculars on or the blinders on here, B, but like name a team that really that team is going to string together 3.5, 4.5 straight weeks of knocking teams out.
Yeah, I don't know. The West is so mid right now. I mean, maybe it's Dallas. Maybe it's the Clippers.
Who are they stopping defensively?
Well, their offense. We could pick that up on the other side because everybody's looking at that end of the floor. What did the great Bill Russell say? Man, the game is about getting buckets. And they're going to get buckets with the best of them. And they're going to put so much stress on opposing defenses that their offense will be their defense. They're going to just score in bunches. You got a couple guys who drop 50 on your ass.
Of course.
So
no one denies that, but come on, B. We're really worried about Dallas and Luka and Kyrie. I'm not. I think it's a good move for them. I would have done that move too because he fills that Jalen Brunson role, and he's obviously significantly better. But at some point the Kyrie bomb's going to detonate. Come on, it is.
I wouldn't trust him.
It's the thermal detonator.
I wouldn't trust him at all.